Every student can learn, just not on the same day or the same way. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one.
Join Sumaya every Tuesdays between 7 and 8 p.m. for an educational evening exclusive to Radio Ansaar.
Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead.
Masi sondele, Masi sondele.
Radio Ansaar.
Oh, no. Helele.
Subhanallah walhamdulillah. La ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. La ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. You can say it once or 100 times or more. You feel a peace inside and it'll open every door. That's the power of remembering Allah. It's the best way to purify your heart. You know you will be loved by the merciful one. 'Cause that's the
Assalamu alaikum, a very warm welcome to all our listeners. You're tuned in to School Matters with me, Sumaya Khan. Alhamdulillah, it's a blessed Tuesday evening and we have a thought-provoking topic that's on everyone's lips right now: artificial intelligence, AI. Many are asking, is AI taking over the world? Will teachers lose their jobs? Or is it a tool that can actually empower us? Well, tonight we are going to unpack these questions with a special focus on education. AI is not just about robots and machines. It's about how we as educators can use it wisely to make our teaching more effective, save time, and engage learners in new ways. Joining us this evening is our guest who will help us understand how AI can assist us as educators rather than replace us. We'll explore the opportunities, the fears, and most important, the balance we need to strike in this fast-changing world. Our guest this evening is Brother EBRAHIM, ASMAL, Head of Department of Information Technology, Durban University of Technology. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to School Matters.
Wa alaikum salam, and thank you for having me.
Do you know the first thing when I saw you, I'm thinking, where's the robot? And even there were some other presenters and they also asked you the exact same thing. Yes, you know, AI is taking over. Lots of us are still with pen and paper. We have not embraced it. We have not accepted it. We think it's something which will not affect us, but that's not true. So, how do you view or see AI 5 or 10 years?
Well, firstly, you got to remember that AI has been around for a long time. It's nothing new. It's been around, started out in the 50s, 60s. So AI is now maturing with new technology or technologies that work around AI, like neural networks, quantum computing, machine learning, deep learning, etc. So the way I see it, in the next 5 to 10 years, we are moving from what we call now intelligence to super intelligence. That's what's going to happen with these new technologies are being incorporated. So AI is expected to become more sophisticated, complex, and integral to various industries, especially around healthcare, education, autonomous systems, and so forth.
Okay. Do you know, when you're looking at education, educators are afraid, especially I will say the government sector, because like they're still trying to get textbooks. They are still looking at infrastructure. They are still looking at things which we take for granted. I mean, hopefully most of the schools, there's very few pit toilets. And now all of a sudden we're going to AI. It's a bit far-fetched. But schools which do have the resources, and even government schools, which can make it happen, are embracing it, but they feel it's far-fetched. So when do you see AI taking over the teacher?
AI will never ever take over the teacher.
Okay.
Your job is safe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You heard that, listeners? Your job is safe.
Because kids need that personal touch, that emotional intelligence, which robots cannot give you.
Yeah.
They can aid you. Okay, robots are here to support us,
Yeah.
to make us more efficient. Using AI in a classroom, for example, it could take you hours to prepare a lesson, your lesson plan, your activities, a PowerPoint presentation, etc. Using AI, you become more efficient, and you have time to do other things, and you can do your
Faster.
entire lesson plan, etc., in less than 5 minutes.
Okay. You know, but the question is, will AI make us lazy?
I don't think so.
You don't.
No, I think AI is here, as I said, to support us. Okay, you are the driver. The AI is your personal assistant. So it's going to help you and make you create or help you innovate and use your ideas and take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Right. So like Microsoft, the AI is called Copilot. The reason why it's called Copilot is goes on the name. It's there to support you. It's not the pilot.
So basically, AI, artificial intelligence, has always been there from the 1950s.
Yeah.
But we just never call it artificial intelligence. We had different names.
Different names for it.
Conspiracy names too.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah. And children, I would say especially high school, university, they are doing assignments, projects on AI and getting away, and some are getting caught. What's your, I mean, you're a lecturer, you told me, for 35 years. Whoa. So you've watched technology transform, grow, change.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you feel about that?
Okay. AI is here to stay.
Yeah.
We're all going to use it in some form of our life, etc. Students are going to use it, but we need to teach them how to use it responsibly. Okay.
Yeah.
As educators, we know they're going to use AI. Okay. Okay. You're going to catch them using AI in some cases, but the kids are now also getting smart. They're running it through AI, and then they run it through a program called, say, Humanize, for example, to make it harder to detect. Okay. At university level, some universities are putting in policies in place. Okay, but if you look at Harvard, you look at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, etc., they are encouraging the use of AI.
Do you know, made headlines recently, one of South Africa's biggest universities drops AI cheating detection. You heard about that? They say that the University of Cape Town has scrapped the use of artificial intelligence detection software as it shifts towards ethical AI use. So what do you think the reason for that?
It's because they've realized the importance of AI and how it is encouraging and speeding up their research processes and coming up with different or better solutions to problems that we are having in a much more faster and efficient manner. So in one way, yeah, you can look at it, if you just copy and paste, it's cheating. But if you use it responsibly and you use it to support your idea, yes, you can make your idea much, much, much better, and it help you to produce better results at the end of it.
Okay. You know, artificial intelligence, lots of us thought it was only in the movies. When you did a reel for our AI seminar, which is happening on the 6th of September, you looked like you were somewhere in space. You had, what were they, robots?
Yeah, the two standing next to me are humanoids. So they're human-sized robots.
Yeah.
And then we had the dog running around in front. That's also a robot. So they come in different forms and shapes.
And you told me the biggest, the humanoid, what, 2 million rand?
The humanoid, the one that you've seen in the video, cost us about 1.2 million rand.
Whoa.
Okay. The dog there you see cost about 150,000 rand.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not toys. Okay. They start off as toys. We get students to play with them to get out of the fear, etc. But they're mainly there to help us with our research and solve problems that we are looking towards. Like, for example, the humanoid that we got called Pepper, right? We are training it to speak the 11 official languages in South Africa.
Wow. And did it master?
Well, we're getting there. It takes time, right? But it's learning. It's all about the robot is learning. It's like a child growing up. It takes step by step. It's a learning curve, and it'll get there.
You know, countries like China and Singapore, which are so advanced, people have robots assisting them in their homes with chores or or simple things. But for us South Africans, that's so far-fetched.
I don't think so. The technology is
I would say expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive. The prices are coming down.
Yeah.
For example, if you come to my lab, I don't have people cleaning my laboratories anymore. It's robots cleaning my laboratories.
Well, you're listening to Radio Al Ansar School Matter. Did you just hear that? Our brother Ibrahim ASMAL, he does not have any support staff or cleaners cleaning his lab. He has robots. That definitely you need to send us a video. Ask what you think. I want to see that, and maybe you can lend me during December time when they help us.
And it's cheap, and you can buy them for now under 2,000 rand.
Yeah.
Technology
Wow.
starts off very expensive, but as they get into production,
would you say many households in South Africa have? No, not yet.
not many.
Yeah.
Few, yeah.
The elite.
Well, yeah, okay, let's put it that way. Yeah, but if you can afford it, why not?
Why not, huh? And, for educators, I mean, if you're looking at funding, that's always a problem, especially in the government sector. How do we make it possible? We need a big donor, sponsor a couple millions of rands. How do we make it possible for AI to assist the educator during their lessons, planning, teaching?
All you need is a laptop.
Okay.
And the program is free.
Okay.
You got ChatGPT, you got Microsoft Copilot, you got Gemini, all these things. So on your laptop, you already have the facilities. It's just that how you are going to use those capabilities of it. You need to learn how to use them.
Okay. What subjects do you think that all learners should take at school to prepare them for the future? When you say that, we just think of technology, computers, physics.
Well, if you listen to Elon Musk, one of the comments that he had made lately is that the rules are the ones dictated by the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Everything else is just recommendation. Okay. So from his side, he encourages that all learners should do physics. From my side, I would say all learners in school should do physics and pure mathematics.
Come on, let's come down to earth a little bit. South African system, Asif, maths literacy.
No.
Old veteran seasoned educators, especially maths educators, are fighting this one. Why are we doing math literacy?
We shouldn't.
Then we have schools which, they want no failures. They want a good pass rate, is encouraging learners to drop and do math literacy. And physics, there are so few cut out for physics. But I love IT, computers, electrics. I want to do artificial intelligence. So that will be a bit of a challenge.
Well, to get to those areas what you're talking about, you need physics and mathematics.
Physics.
Right?
So that is important.
Absolutely. Maths lit in school, you mentioned it. Please don't let your kids do maths lit. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your kids' future. You're putting them at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. If you come to my university and want to register for a degree, say in ICT, I will not accept you in maths literacy.
Okay. Even though they got A's.
Even if you got A's. As soon as we see maths literacy for a degree program, they do not meet our requirements.
Okay.
And that happens in most of the degree programs.
I'm an educator, and we will just take it by the way, okay, you need these subjects, but now you're telling us what the learners require. I'm an educator, just say TG for what, many decades, and we don't know anything about computers. We don't know anything about technology. We're still the green board and teach and talk and teach. But now AI is there. How does that teacher embraces the whole system and start using it?
I think firstly it's just about education, to educate them, to train them on how to use it properly.
Our previous guest we had last week, Amina Sheikh, she mentioned they can start with their cell phones.
Yeah. You got AI on your phone on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Right. So why not use that? Type in there, create a lesson plan for me for a grade 5 child on a particular subject and see what it comes up with.
Yeah.
Right? And then experiment and use it further and say, create an activity for me, create a test for me, create a PowerPoint presentation for me.
Yeah.
And you'll see how quickly it does that for you.
You're saying that, what do you think when it comes to maths versus maths literacy? Can you break it down for parents? Right now, I think after the June exams, lots of parents in high schools have been called in. Your child, like a lot of the private schools, I know they have a cutoff. If it's below 65 or 64, then the child needs to drop go to what standard grade or lower grade of maths or even math literacy.
Maths is
Yeah. So can you explain to the parents out there and even educators what's the difference between maths and maths literacy?
that's a difficult one.
Yeah.
Well, maths literacy is more on the basic level.
Yeah.
Right, very basic level. It's teaching you things like just how to use, how to add, subtract, etc. Maths, pure maths, is more getting into the algorithms,
Yeah.
things like that. So it gets your brain to think in a particular manner, right? Which maths literacy does not give you. Right? So my suggestion to any parent out there: don't ever let your kids switch to math literacy.
Okay.
Because you're really doing them a disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're cutting them out of a lot of university programs like the IT sector, like the health sciences, etc. I'm not saying all programs don't accept maths, but majority of the degree programs at my university, for example, do not accept maths literacy.
Yeah.
So stay away from.
And amazingly, lots of learners who go into IT and they want to pursue something in IT, and then that maths literacy just stops them.
This stops.
Just stops them. Um,
You could do a diploma with it,
yeah, and then
right? But you
try.
need a maths what's it, level 6 pass in metric. That's quite
Okay.
what 70% or something
Yeah.
of that sort, right? But the numbers that we take in our diploma are much lower now than the degree program because we are a university.
Okay.
So we're moving towards degree programs.
Degrees. How do you think AI should be used responsible? How should we use it? Because we're not going to use it to take over the world. What advice? I think that's the fear with lots of people.
Again, don't let AI be the driver, as I said before,
Yeah.
right? AI needs to support you in whatever you are doing. Okay.
Hmm.
So it is there as a tool, as a personal assistant. Use it, have your idea, you be the driver, and get the AI to support you with ideas and help you. For example, today we had two speakers at our workshop. One was from India and one was from Palestine.
Hmm.
And the biggest problem that they have having in research was the language barrier, because English was not their first language. The lady from India, Hindi was the first language. The guy from Pakistan, Arabic was his first language. But everything around here that we do our research is in
In English.
English based. But they use AI now
Yeah.
to be able to support them and help them in what they are lacking, the English aspect of it. So they manage to get the research done much quicker in that particular manner. So it's aiding them, it's helping them, right?
Mm.
We have, for example, we travel. You go into Russia or any of the other countries, speak a different language,
Hmm.
right? We cannot speak that language. Previously, we have huge problem communicating with each other. But now you have an AI on your phone, which is translates it
Translating.
for you. So you speak in English and it will translate to Chinese or Russian or whatever the case. And that conversation
Makes it
becomes
easier.
much easier. Those barriers are being broken down by incorporating AI into our lives. It's supporting us in that tourist thing that we are
Okay.
trying to do.
Do you know where does coding and robotics fit into this?
Coding and robotics is what we call a 4IR technology.
Yeah.
The fourth industrial revolution, which
Hmm.
we all know we are part of that. So with any system that you are developing, like a robot,
Yeah.
it's made up of parts.
Hmm.
Okay, there are basically only 4 components to it, which is the code that you write,
Hmm.
this is the program, the step-by-step instructions you're going to give it. You have a little device like a microcomputer, okay, that's installed, and then you have other devices attached to it, which are sensors and actuators.
Hmm.
So a sensor, for example, will pick up a condition, send it to the microcontroller, the program runs on it,
Yeah.
and a decision is being made. So, simple example, you drove here today. Did you switch on the lights or switch off the lights in your motor car?
We tend to do that manually.
No more.
Yeah,
Your car
auto,
does it auto.
auto,
Yeah,
yeah.
you just set it on auto. So what is that? A sensor in your car
Car.
is giving the signal of what is the condition of the light to the microcontroller. It analyzes it using the code and it decides for you whether to switch on or switch off the light. Done.
So
That's coding and robotics.
coding.
Then we take it to the next step,
Yeah.
which is the Internet of Things,
Hmm.
IoT. So when these devices, when we connect them to the internet, they become the Internet of Things because you can control them from anywhere. And these devices are coming more prevalent in our homes right now. For example, if you come to my lab right now, I got a fridge that costs 60,000 Rand.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
It's full internet capable. It's got cameras in there. You can check from anywhere in the world. It can notify you when you should be going to buy milk.
And what's kept in that fridge?
Whatever you want, your normal stuff.
Wow, Asif.
It's a normal home fridge.
Do you know, at home, those who had that one extra piece of chocolate cake and something went missing from the fridge, you can catch them now.
Yes, absolutely. There's cameras in there.
Yeah.
It can talk to you. It can
Serious.
even getting to a point where it won't even need you anymore. It will contact Pick and Pay or Woolies or whatever the case may be and deliver
This
milk
this
or cheese
this
or whatever.
sounds like so fictional, so far fetched. So this is what you have developed on your own.
Well, we purchased
team.
it. Yeah. It's a Samsung fridge basically that we have
Yeah,
purchased. And
yeah.
our students are now required
So
to
so you mean just say your eggs are finished.
Mhm.
They know what groceries or what you put in your fridge.
Mhm.
So you design an app or probably something on the fridge, as you said, and then they'll know like you shop probably at this chain store or this supermarket. They contact them.
Yes, directly.
Wow, gosh,
And it'll be
This-
delivered to your door.
this is like amazing and scary too at the same time.
It would be.
Scary too at the same
Amazing.
time, I'll say. Imagine that. And there's cameras inside the fridge.
Yeah. So from anywhere in the world, you can check whether you got cheese or not
Oh.
if you want to.
No, you know, it makes our life so easy, but it's also scary, you know. You see homes which are controlled by clapping and a robot talking, and then
Smart homes.
smart. Do they exist?
Yeah, absolutely.
And in which part of the world?
all over.
Serious?
Yeah. We've even had where we've had projects where we brought in school kids and they were required to build a smart home
Yeah.
with all the sensors and actuators. So switch on the lights, switch off the lights, the microwave, the fridge, the swimming pool pump, etc.
Yeah.
It's all automated. It's
Do you
all
know,
automated.
You have been 35 years in what you're doing. You've watched technology. You've watched things evolve, and it's still continuing. Where do you see this going, like in the next 20 years?
Smart cities.
Yeah.
From smart homes, you're going to get to smart cities. We're already
Would we get
developing
those
them.
flying cars?
Yes. They're already being tested in China.
Yeah.
I think there's the first license already being given about a week ago. The first license
Yeah.
to use those vehicles now.
Yeah.
So, and not only flying vehicles, they'll be autonomous as well,
Hmm.
right? Self-driving. Okay. Like in Europe, I think there are some laws in place in certain cities by the year 2030.
Hmm.
I think 70 or 80% of all vehicles must be autonomous.
Wow.
But all of this come dangers as well.
Yeah. Now that's the question. Is AI going to be a rogue, a thief? Are they going to capture us, as in a way where control? It's like the fear.
The fear is there. It is real.
So that is real.
It is real.
As if it's real.
Mm.
It is real. It is
So,
real.
if an example,
Yeah.
AI sometimes responds and it lies.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell us the correct. It's like that uncle or relative that we have that knows everything
Yeah.
and has the answer for everything.
Yeah.
That's your AI.
Okay. I thought
Right.
that was the lady's job. The wife's job.
I can give you two
Yeah.
examples.
Yeah.
An example where AI has done some things that's gone rogue. Just
Yeah.
lately, Anthropic's Claude Opus 4 model
Yeah.
is capable of deception and blackmail. Right?
Wow.
Because Opus learned, the program learned, the machine
Hmm.
learned that it was going to get replaced. So what did it do? It threatened and blackmailed the engineers.
Hmm.
How did it do that? It basically said how we would react, that the engineer was having an affair and he was going to publish that. Right? Or because, as humans, we have that
Yeah.
same capability. Why did it do it? It wanted to save itself.
Do you know, before we take an ad break, there was something going around in social media that a boy, I think, fell in love with an AI, or it started having a relationship because, like, started speaking. Yeah, so we'll get back to that. We'll be taking a short ad break.
Teaching you something new every day. Radio Al-Ansar.
Radio Al Ansar.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The Hazrat Sufi Sahib Basha Pir Darbar, Riverside, Durban, Kenville invites you and your family to the 133rd Urus Sharif and 165th anniversary of Hazrat Sheikh Ahmed Basha Pir Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayh from the 22nd August to the 29th August 2025. Saturday 23rd August, program starts with Asar Salah, Quran Khatam, Maghrib Salah, live Qira'ah program with translation, Niyaz Supper will be served. Special accommodation for ladies.
In South Africa, countless numbers of sick patients leave their homes at the crack of dawn to join long queues at clinics and public hospitals, many of them suffering pangs of hunger in addition to the symptoms of disease. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Slice for Life teams deliver sandwiches to these patients at more than 40 hospitals and clinics across the country. Help us to keep on relieving hunger. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Craving for an easy, spicy and delicious meal made in minutes? Introducing Easy Mee Goreng, Korean-style instant noodles from Noodle King. This delicious, flavorful noodles is ready in minutes with a kick in every bite. Get your pack of Easy Mee Goreng at a retail store near you. Noodle King also boasts a whole variety of other delicious pantry must-haves. Look out for our brands at your favorite retail stores.
Struggling with maths? Finding physics a challenge? Need help with accounting or Afrikaans? Don't stress, help is here at Mazhar Islam Tuition Center. For a once-off fee of just 350 Rand, you get quality tuition in maths, physics, accounting, and Afrikaans, all under one roof. Located at the Mariam B Center, 222 Kenilworth Road, Overport. Affordable, reliable, and focused on your success. Call or WhatsApp 084 381 7899 today. And remember, start today for a better tomorrow.
Radio Al-Ansar.
We'd love to meet you. Pay us a visit. Radio Ansaar.
What's the greatest man that ever lived? Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to School Matters with me, Sumaya Khan, and our guest EBRAHIM ASMAL, Head of Department of Information Technology, Durban University of Technology. While we were taking a break, Mr. ASMAL was talking to Asif and I felt like he was talking about a movie. You mentioned something about hologram. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So holographic is one of the 4 IR technologies that we use. So holographic technology right now is, for an example, there's somebody in the US giving a lecture.
Okay.
I can replicate that person now in South Africa in one of my rooms. Okay?
Wow.
So we have this equipment that can relay whatever he said and have him as if he's standing exactly in front of me in South Africa. Right?
Yeah.
It's called holographic technology. We've already purchased that. So if you want to see it, we are busy setting it up right now.
Yeah.
So in the next week or 2, it will be ready. Okay. So we can kind of use it for lectures. So we have maybe 300-seater venues, and we got a class of 600.
So maybe 50 years from now, even 30 years or 20 years, the teacher is sick at home. They have hologram of the teachers in the classroom
Why
teaching.
Not? Why
you
not?
know, yeah. And then you were mentioning something about armor, something about a suit.
Oh, yeah, bodysuit.
Bodysuit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
like
we have
Spider-Man or Batman.
Well, how do you make games?
Yeah.
Right. So the games are made in such a way that you need to replicate the movements, etc.
Yeah.
So what we have is what we call a haptic bodysuit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the haptic bodysuit. Yeah, yeah.
Asif knows about it.
I've got one, by the way.
Wow.
I've got a Tesla bodysuit.
Are you? He said he's going to bring most of the stuff to the seminar. And just watching you making that reel, it was like, wow, I can't believe Radio Ansaar has brother Ibrahim Asmal, who's going to be here with these real workable humanoids and robots and gadgets. Amazing. So the suit, what does the suit do?
You can be used for multiple purposes.
Okay.
So it's got sensors in it everywhere. So we can monitor everything in your body.
Wow.
And I mean everything.
So you mean like your pressure, your heart, your
pressure, your heart, your movement.
Yeah.
Your muscle movement, your
emotions.
Your emotion, not emotions really, but all your sensory stuff and your movement. So we can record you. And that's how we take those recordings and we make all these, these fighting games, kung fu and things like that. That's how they are made using these types of suits. We also use them to determine how your body is going to react in certain situations. So, for example, I can put you into the bodysuit and I can drop the temperature to -2 and see how you react.
Wow.
I can drop it to -15 and see how you react. Now, in real life situations, we can't send somebody into, say, a forest is burning or a house is burning into there and then say, hey, what happened to this guy?
Yeah.
Right? But we can replicate that to see that if this happens, how this particular person is going to react, how your body reacts to certain situations. So we are getting data from there and we then make better decisions on what to do and how to do it. That's important. So don't send that guy into that burning house. He will die because the temperature is that. We already know that by testing it with artificial equipment, etc.
This is so amazing. It's like someone telling me a story, but it's for real. It's for real. And the prices, you were telling us the prices and we were talking about crime. Imagine households who have these robots and humanoids and whatever. Crime, stealing.
Well, you can get your robot to be your security guard.
Oh my God.
So why would you worry about that?
Yeah.
Even they steal it, you need technology to do that. Right. And most people do not have the know-how on how to use these products right now.
Do you know, I think for all of us, Ibrahim Asmal, Asif is like 50 years ahead of us, or maybe 100 years. What do you think? We were talking about where an AI robot committed suicide. Was it real?
Yeah.
So
that's,
how did that
called
happen?
it a suicide. One day, I think the robot decided it was overworked and decided to throw itself down stairs. It happened in South Korea. And so they called it the first robot suicide. Because it was not in its program to do that. It did something out of the ordinary, right? Which it threw itself down stairs and basically did not want to work anymore.
Similar to a human being, where they're crashing or nervous breakdown. And what happens where AI with another AI competes or kills? We heard stories about that. Can you explain that?
That's the scary part.
But it's real.
It's real. Remember,
I love having you here right now because you are being real. You're not just flowering it. That's also the flip side.
Remember, when you have a machine, a robot, we've got what we incorporate. It's got artificial intelligence in it, and then we got something called machine learning. So just like a kid, it is learning from the environment. It's learning from you talking to it. It's learning from other devices around it, but it's learning at such a rapid speed. Okay, there has been an instance where they connected robots together to learn from each other, and they got the designers, the developers got scared and to disconnect them because these two were talking to each other and they created their own language, which humans couldn't understand. So we were not going to know what they are trying to do. Okay, so any robot out there, its main purpose is to learn, perceive its environment and learn and make better decisions. Just like how we grew up. They told us don't touch the stove, what did we do? We touched it, we learned from it, and we'll never touch it again. That's exactly what the robot is doing. It's learning.
We are from an era where we played outside, and we were talking about earlier on during the break that children who are born, probably the last 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, with a phone in their face. I mean, mother gives birth in hospital. She's with the phone. Child is like a couple months, can't concentrate, don't want to eat food, puts the phone, child eats food. Child grows up with gadget in the hand, ongoing. So for them, it's normal.
Yes.
Tell us about that. You're telling us that's normal for them, but not for us.
Yeah. Remember, with us, these technologies are new. It's something new. We got
Yeah.
to understand it. We got to learn it, etc.
Yeah.
The kids that are out there, they're growing up with these technologies. Okay, like the cell phone. It's nothing new to them. From the time, as you said, they were born, they've been playing around with these devices. So they are growing up with technology. So it's much easier for them to adapt and use and get very comfortable using this technology. We as older people find it a bit more difficult, right? Trying to adapt to this new thing that is coming into our lives.
Yeah.
Right? For them, it's normal, it's natural. Like, I'll ask you a question, simple example. Will you allow me to put a microchip in you?
No.
You say no. Right? Will you allow me to put a microchip in your child?
No.
No. But let me turn the situation around. We're getting a whole lot of kidnappings, etc.
Yeah.
Right? Now, and we put it into our dogs, by the way, anyway, now.
Yeah.
Right? And now, if the child grows up with the technology, right, in a few years, generations, it will become a norm. Is the technology available? Yes, absolutely. It's been tested already.
Wow. Well, we have messages coming through. Salams, good show, Sumaya. Enjoying a very informative talk. If I want AI to do my house chores, how will I go about it? What sort of robot could I buy and what price?
A vacuum cleaner?
So I think school matters will also be for the parents. Yeah, the vacuum cleaner.
A vacuum cleaner under 2,000 Rand, it'll clean your house for you.
In America and other countries, you see that little like robot cleaning the floors around.
Yeah, I've got two at the moment. So
Wow.
you can welcome to come and have a look. I'll bring it to the show as well.
Okay. We're so blessed to have you. You're taking us at the next level. Okay, and so I think with us South Africans, we advance, but there's also that barrier of, extreme wealth and extreme poverty. So we haven't yet, met it.
Yeah, we have the digital divide.
Yeah.
We have the have and the have. That's the problem with technology.
Yeah.
With every technology, you've been through your industrial revolution, your
Yeah.
first, second, third, fourth. With all of them came up with the same problems. Okay, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. We have the have and the have not.
Yeah.
With the fourth industrial revolution, we're creating a huge digital divide. Right. That is why now we are talking about the fifth industrial revolution, because we've been very, very reckless.
Yeah.
With the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. So the fourth industrial revolution is here to kind of try to wrong or right the wrongs that we had done. And anything that we do now, let's consider three things: people,
Yeah.
environment, and the economy.
That's it. The economy, I mean, that's what everyone tends to focus on. So educators in general shouldn't be fearful. They should embrace it.
They should embrace it and use it as a tool, use it as an assistant.
Tell us for the seminar, which you will be one of our guest speakers and presenters, and you're coming with all these lovely toys, Asif. Tell us, what would you be doing for our listeners out there who are attending?
I think spoke about this. I
Yeah.
think I'll be hosting a workshop on
Yeah.
how to use AI in the classroom.
Okay.
So from the teacher's perspective and from the children's perspective. So
Yeah.
how do you create your lesson plan, your activities, etc. So I'll do practical demonstration. If they come with a laptop, that'll be great. Or with
Okay.
the phones, they can do it on the phones as
Yeah.
well. And we will show them how to use these tools to make their life a whole lot easier.
So no more teachers going home late from school, marking till 2:00 in the morning.
You can get the AI to mark for you as well.
Where do you abide? When you think about it, it will make life a little bit stress-free,
Oh,
easier.
absolutely. That's happening in the university right now. So we've got, like, in one course, 750 students. It's virtually impossible for the lecturers to do all that marking.
It is a lot.
3 tests plus the exam plus supplementaries, etc. So we've got now software that we have purchased and developing some of them on own to mark all this code that the students write, so
Yeah.
that they get their marks almost immediately.
Wow. So you're going to teach us how to do lesson plans.
Yep.
And you're an educator, you're teaching, learning continues always, never ends. You are teaching a subject for the first time, you are lost, you're the AI
Yep.
to help you, to assist you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go in there and say, give me notes on the Drakensberg, for an example.
Yeah.
But remember, when you're using this AI,
Yeah.
the quality of the output that you're going to get from it depends on what you ask it.
Yeah.
So I think educators also going to need some sort of training on what we call prompt engineering,
Yeah.
right? How to ask the question to get the answers that you are looking for. Okay, and there are rules and guidelines on how to do that. In the training that we'll be doing on the 6th, I'm doing a little section on prompt engineering as well.
Wow.
So how do you communicate with the AI?
You know, you're so passionate about this.
Thank you.
And we are so grateful, School Matters, that, just an ordinary radio show where this is a community project and you are coming there to educate all these educators, for free and just impart your knowledge and giving them hope for the confused. We all are confused and afraid. So that's the harsh reality. Confused, afraid, and whether we say it or not, it is overwhelming.
It is. For most people, it is. But once you're into it, right, you will see that you can't do without it. Right? I use AI systems every day. Every day. My AI is on my system running 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? It's there. I use it. And you get used to it. And then once you realize how it's helping you, you can't do without it.
You can't do without it.
And you will get deeper and deeper into it, and you learn how to use it better and better and better.
Your parting words to just everyone out there concerning AI.
Don't be scared. Embrace the technology. It's here to stay. You can't shy away from it. It's going to help you. For example, if you have someone that is disabilities or sick at home, you can't be there 24 hours a day helping them. Right?
Caregivers.
You can have a robot there that supports that person through their difficulties, for example, and won't even take a rest, won't even need a break. It needs to be charged.
So there's plus sides
Absolutely.
to that.
There's huge plus. There are negatives.
Yeah.
There are also huge. The negatives also, for example, every search that you do, we use so much of it. It's like taking a liter of water and throw it on hot cement.
Wow.
Right?
We are looking so forward to have you for our seminar. I'd like to thank our tech, Asif. I love Asif being my tech. We get to share stuff. He makes us feel so young. His brother Ibrahim, he knew what you were talking about. My email address is sumayakhan.alansar@outlook.com. I'd like to take this opportunity once again to thank our guest for taking the time to link up with us and basically be live here in studios with School Matters. We truly appreciate your insight and contributions, and know all of us are looking forward with great anticipation to welcoming you, Ibrahim ASMAL, at our upcoming AI seminar on the 6th of September. You gave us a taste, which we want to eat everything. So with AI in the classroom, knowledge travels faster, but wisdom still walks with the teacher. Assalamu alaikum.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد